couple of rules here: don't ever trade news. Only trade 3 to 5 bar drop, which is the strategy that I indicated there. Always trail stop, and then use 25% break even stop, and then continue trailing. This is just simply going to prevent us from losing money in the long run, and obviously going to save our account in the long run here. Wait 5 minutes after every trade, just going to keep you from over trading. Stop trading after 9:30, so I am in Pacific Standard, so it is 6:45 right now, 6:43, and I do have roughly 2 hours to trade here, so that's pretty good for me. Record every single trade, which I'm recording right now in journal, and categorize your good losses, and bad losses. So obviously you could have good losses, which are losses that you just respected absolutely everything, did everything in your power to control the loss. Bad loss would be you broke one of your rules. Accept every loss, graph every trading, and spreadsheet loss. So I do have a spreadsheet that I'm going to do outside of this video here. So, and last but not least, don't break any rules. That's simple. And this is an example of ideal situation here. So we got the 3 to 4, 3 to 5 negative bars here, all of them creating lower highs, and then eventually you get a really nice reversal bar right here, or any bar in that case. As long as it goes above the previous bar. Stop loss will be at the bottom here, and that's pretty much it. Here's 2 examples of it trading near the 20 moving average here, 7 moving average. So that's it. Pretty simple. We do need a new high prior to a rally. Alright, because we could be seeing a potential entry right here. We got the 3 bar decline here, a new low, higher low, higher low, higher low. The real question is, let's see where our stop loss would be. 30 entry would be right here. How much would we have? 5, 10, 15. 6 contracts. Gotta get ready to jump in right here in this green candle. Really nice green candle, actually. Alright, in there. Get this out of the way real quick. I don't even know why I have that on right now, but as soon as this candle closes, I'm going to move on my stop loss right under it. Unless we reach our 50%, which is 25%, sorry about that, which would be $25, I think. That'll be our 25%. Let me actually remove that real quick. It's pretty annoying. I can definitely feel my blood pumping right now. Right, I need to execute properly here, so I need to focus. Alright, so at this point, I can move my stop loss to right 1/8 below the previous candle, which is right there. And you are going to be seeing a lot of this. You're going to be seeing a lot of me getting stopped out, but this is simply just to protect my capital. It doesn't get any more obvious than that. A lot of losses, but when I do win, I am going to win big here. So, like again, this candle that's forming right now, I'm going to move up my stop loss pretty much to the previous one right there. It's like 1/8 under this candle here. But I will move on my stop loss to 1/8 under this candle here, so it's essentially right there, 1/8. Very, very nice. All right, so we reached our 25% mark here. I'm going to wait for this candle to close above that mark, and then I can move my stop loss to break even here. All right, break even stop loss now. So we are now dealing at in the house's money, with the house's money pretty much. So no loss right here anymore. Very, very nice player here. Again, once this candle closes, I am going to take my stop loss and move it up again 1/8 below this candle that's forming right now. So very strategic, very well played here. Of course, if this candle does close at a good spot, if not, I'm going to take my very minimal profit here, which is not a problem at all. Alright, looks like I'm going to take a relatively... Oh, whoa, we might even break even right now. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave it there, actually. Not the best candle you want to see, but I mean, that's just what the market is giving us right now, so I'm going to take it. Yeah, that's it. It's out of my control right now. I've done everything that I could to maximize my profit and minimize my loss. Stop loss is 1/8 under this previous candle. It might even be a little bit tight. There it is, our first loss. What is that? $7? Really? $7? That's not a problem to me. Alright, so at this point, we'll wait for another little rally, relatively good rally, and then we will wait for the 3 to 5 bar play again. So our first trade of the day here, actually our second, but the first one was an accident. I don't know how it happened. $7, so very good loss there. I'm going to pause the video and be back when an opportunity emerges, similar to that one, of course. Alright, so now that this candle is forming here, I could bring my little tool here lower. Entering with 6 contracts now. Alright, very nice. That's 4 bars already, 4 red bars, declining, all of them creating new lower highs right here. So just exactly what we want to see now. Just a matter of coming up with another green bar here. Alright, enter right there. A little bit anticipated, not gonna lie. A little bit anticipated, not gonna lie right there. Alright, there it is. We're in the trade, you guys. I'm gonna move my stop loss to right under this candle here, 1/8 below, which would be something like right there. And there it is. Again, next candle that closes, we're gonna be moving our stop loss and continuing to do that until we hit our 25 mark. As soon as this candle closes, I'm going to move on my stop loss right under this candle right here. So again, keeping a very tight leash on this. So the ideal trade on this would be it would look something similar to this right here, just pure green bars here. I'm going to get ready to move up my stop loss, and we moved it up right now. Alright, so we are currently at our 25% area here, so we could safely move our stop loss to break even as soon as this candle closes. Alright, candle just closed, moving my stop loss to break even, which is probably under this candle as well, so you could even consider that the third phase of trailing my stop. We very well could take a loss here. Let's see what happens. Alright, there it is. So that was $3 loss. I mean, if you're mad about paying commission like that, you're not trading well. Consider that to be like a fee that you have to pay to do business, to trade, pretty much. So I said a $3 fee right there, not a big deal at all. Again, we were dealing with house's money right there. You gotta understand that your capital, your personal capital, is not at risk at all right there. I mean, if you consider $3 to be you're risking your capital, but I got to the point. If you could get to the point where you're dealing with house's money, most of the time, that's where you want to be, and actually having the potential to profit from that. That's where you want to be. So second trade, another break-even trade, $3 loss, not a big deal at all. And in fact, that's a win for me, a really big win for me right there. So I'm going to pause and wait for the opportunity to emerge, another opportunity to emerge here. All right, I just realized I wasn't even recording, but we are about to enter our trade here, our next third trade here. And I just finished saying that I'm going to try not to anticipate the break like I did in the previous trade. All right, order is in, slightly above the previous candle. Let's see. All right, we're in 6 contracts. Gonna move on my stop loss just slightly, 1/8 below the previous candle. And now that the price did move up, I can move up my stop loss even more, 1/8 below the previous candle here. So let's see if we could get a good move up here. Alright, so now it's just a matter of letting the market do what it wants to do, and of course trailing our stop loss as the price does move up in our direction. If it moves down, that's just telling me that our entry was terrible and we should cut the trade immediately. No reason to be holding on to it. And there it is, we got stopped down. That was a relatively good loss right there. What is that, like $130, $131 loss. So our first big loss. $131. Alright, we're gonna get ready to throw our buy order here. 5 contracts. One-eighth above the previous candle, which is right there. Let's see if we could get a push above there. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna turn this to 6 contracts. Move down my entry. Alright, we're in. I don't know why my stop loss isn't set. I'm gonna do this manually now in this case. I don't know why it hasn't set. So my mental stop loss is right under this candle here. In fact, I gotta calculate this ASAP. Right there, right there, this candle. At this point, as soon as candle is right here, right in this way. Price is not. Price is goes above the 25% area. All right, so let's move up right here. 15 per contract. I'm using the price down here. To get right here. All right, got my stop loss order out. Oof. All right, there we're out. Oh, that was a, what was that? So we were down 140, 141. So 141 minus 173, or 173 minus 141. It was a $32 loss. What? Why am I still in this trade? Let me switch my account here. Oh, I guess I didn't. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but hold on. Alright, 238 minus, we were down 141, so that was a $97 loss right there. Alright, potential opportunity coming in here. I'm going to jump in with 10 contracts. A little 3-bar decline here, down to the 20 period moving average here. I'm going to throw a buy order here, 10 contracts. Alright, order is out. We're in stop loss right under the previous candle right here. Target is going to require us to make a new high, so let's see if we could push above here. I'm going to be moving my stop loss as soon as this candle closes here, right under this candle right here. Alright, moving on my stop loss now, right under the previous candle. As soon as this candle closes, I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. That is if the price does stay above the break even area pretty much, or at my 25% level. Alright, I'm going to move my stop to break even here. So there it is. At this point, it's out of my control here. The only thing that I could do is bring up my stop loss a little bit higher under this candle right here. That is for me, but the candle needs to close. Alright, move my stop loss a little bit higher into the profit, slightly into the profit. I really need to see a nice push up here though. There it is, stopped out. That was like a relatively small profit right there. So good trade overall. I'm gonna digest what just happened. Alright, so that was a $16 profit, which was our first profit, but obviously not a good profit right there. So alright, this looks to be the 4th or 5th candle here, so this could be the last opportunity to enter. I'll give it another candle just because this candle here wasn't really considered a. Alright, we're in 6 contracts, stop loss right under the previous candle. Target is going to be an all-time high, which is a little extended, but as we trail this stop, this position here, we could close the position relatively early. Very rarely are we going to get positions to our actual target of 1 and 2, but in the times that we do, it'll be a really nice profit right there with minimal risk. Alright, at this point we can move our stop loss a little bit higher here. Alright, that's good enough. Now we enjoy some eggs. At this point we're not risking 200 anymore, we're risking like around 150, I want to say. Yeah, like overall this is not a good trade right here. simply because a good trade is a trade that causes you very little pain, and this, well, it wasn't even going into our profit quickly here, so a loss right there. I think, how much was that? We were down like 222, I think, so now we're down 360, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. That's like $150 loss or so. Anyway, there it is, you guys. We are down 360 for this account here, so keep this in mind for the future videos. I don't think we're going to blow it up anytime soon. In fact, I think we may even flip it back to profit and potentially even, maybe even getting funded on this account here. So we'll just see how this transpires within the next couple of days here, and we'll continue to take trades on this setup here. So hope you guys enjoyed a quick little video. Let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions in terms of this strategy, or just in terms of making videos. Obviously I do have terrible lighting right now. One of my lights kind of went off right now, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay focused and leave a like, comment, and subscribe.